From Citrus TV News, this is a special report.
President Biden touching down here in Syracuse today. Welcome to a Citrus TV News special report. I'm Nicole Aponte.
And I'm Chile Cassiadelle. Of course, Biden's set to speak in not too long from now, about an hour and 15 minutes. But first, why don't we go downtown outside Armory Square, outside the Most Museum. That's where Isabella Galan joins us. And Isabella, there are protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza, and of course, they're protesting the president's arrival and speech.
All right, guys. Hey, so I am currently outside of the Museum of Science and Technology.
And here comes President Biden, who is about to walk out. We can see him about to step down, and here he is. There is President Biden. You're seeing right there, live.
This is the first time he's back this year.
Yes, and first time to speak here publicly in 2 years.
Countries, and anything that can make the president look good right now and can make him look like we are taking steps ahead of other countries in some of these fields is just really going to help him to win re-election, and he'll be talking about
well, let's go right now to the introduction of the President of the United States.
You're going to see that just keep on getting darker, and people have actually said that there are some the eclipse is linked to some other certain events, and with the there's stuff happening in the quad right now with a lot of people are getting darker. There you go, and that's the eclipse getting darker and darker and darker. If you take a live look at the quad, you can actually hear people enjoying themselves, screaming and having fun. There's many events that are happening right now that are just causing because of the eclipse, a lot of science events, a lot of breathtaking sound. I can't actually formulate my words at the moment. So there's just a lot of wonderful events happening. The totality is just continuing to keep on going forward. And the moon is just now coming in front of the sun. We see that peeking around the edges there as the world begins to darken. Those little beads on the side are actually because somebody's even shooting off fireworks right now, trying to enjoy the festivities, having a little bit of noise, excitement going on. Excuse me if you can hear that in the audio.
For those students voting here in Syracuse, one race could flip the House, and it's happening right here in Onondaga County.
Incumbent Republican Brandon Williams faces Democrat John Mannion.
We go now to team coverage on this race. Analysts Alex Birdstein and Peter Barry are here to break down these campaigns. Alex, we'll start with you. What can we expect to see from John Mannion?
Yeah, Mannion is a state senator who's trying to make that jump into the national.
Good evening. I'm Citrus TV's Benjamin Schiller.
And I'm Citrus TV's Erica Love. Today we're going to hear from people who want to represent you. We'll hear from all of our candidates about why they feel they are the best fit for the next year through questions submitted by students.
And we've been covering the association leading up to this debate. Our beat reporter Elijah Brown has been at those meetings every Monday night, bringing you the latest. Before we see our presidential candidate, we'll first start with our comptroller candidate.
Alexis Leach is the only candidate for comptroller this year. She is a sophomore majoring in business analytics and general accounting, and she is from Plymouth, New Hampshire. Alexis, you have 2 minutes for your opening statement.
Thank you. Good evening, esteemed members of the administration, staff, and fellow students.
Today is Thursday, November 30th, and this is the Citrus TV Now. I'm Benjamin Schiller, and here are today's top stories. Students gathered outside of the Drumlins Country Club last night before the College Republicans hosted SU alumna Sarah Stockton. Demonstrators disapproved of the event, noting Stockton's comments on gender-affirming care as dangerous. Citrus TV's Nicole Aponte got the chance to speak with Stockton on the student demonstrations.
I understand. They have concerns. I don't think that we need to just rip healthcare from trans people. That's not going to be wise either. So, I mean, more power to them to be out there and speaking what they need to speak. Yeah.
Nicole will have that full interview in an hour on News Live at 6. And staying on campus, SU Athletics is nominating basketball legend David Bing to the Ring of Honor. Bing will be officially added on January 27th when the Orange face NC State at the Dome. Bing enrolled at SU in 1962, where he helped the Orange get a 17-8 record and join the National Invitational Tournament. Bing was also inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 1990 and was named one of the 50 greatest basketball players in NBA history. The Syracuse Housing Authority is applying for a federal grant to help cover the $1 billion needed for a public housing overhaul. The housing, first built in the 1930s, consists of 30 blocks of 4,000 residents and concentrated poverty. The overhaul plan will replace every housing unit with more affordable apartments. The Common Council will decide whether to apply on this upcoming Monday. And sticking with the city news, an adult male died in a crash following a police pursuit on Syracuse's west side, authorities said last night. A patrol officer noticed a stolen Kia near Clinton Street and attempted to stop the car. Police say the stolen vehicle fled at a high speed until crashing into a stone wall on South Wilbur Avenue. Kia has come under nationwide scrutiny for lacking anti-theft technology. It is unknown how that car was stolen. And coming up on the Citrus TV Now, a Korean barbecue restaurant is opening up here in Syracuse. Find out how this one is different after the break. Welcome back to the Citrus TV Now. An all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue and hot pot chain has opened up here on Erie Boulevard. The location is K-Pot's 7th in New York State. The chain modernizes Korean barbecue with a full bar and a nightlife atmosphere. The restaurant says K-Pot is about tasting the global spices and seasonings, all while feeling a sense of community. The restaurant is open Sunday through Thursday from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 12 p.m. to 11. Dinosaurs are coming to the On-Center this weekend as part of the Dinosaur Adventure exhibit. The event will feature large dinosaurs, a Jeep race, obstacle course, and even dinosaurs that you can ride. The exhibit begins this Saturday at 9 a.m. and continues on Sunday. Admission starts at $25 with an optional adventure pack for children. Well, as the dinosaurs come into Syracuse, they may want to bring their umbrellas. Max, will we be seeing rain this weekend?
Yes, we will, and I'll get into that in just a moment, but we were pretty mild today.